Pixelart, we have finished the outside structure for this machine.
Great work, guys. With that in place, I'm sure we'll be able to get the rest of it working in no time.
Thank you, boss. Now, what is our next task?
Wire this machine and ensure it operates correctly, and then afterwards, I'll program the places some people can go to and come from, specifically where they might be coming from.
Wiring the machine? Whatever you say, bro. We will ensure that it goes according to plan, as well as the instructions from the blueprint.
Great. I'll check back in about 10 minutes. Right. And in the morning, I'll give Sam and everyone else a very nice treat here.
Microsoft Sam plays Minecraft. Oh glorious Raffle World. Good morning to you. Another breathtaking day at this time. Yes indeed. I simply cannot miss out on how bigger and better it's getting every day. Even after we played countless amounts of Portal 2. So, what do you plan we do this morning? I figured that, while some of our fellow builders are in the verge of constructing bigger and better buildings and strengthening our infrastructure, I'd be rebuilding the minecart network we once had before the Raffle World was destroyed by Lukao. But first, we must do this one and only thing. Hello my fegs, and your boy is back. For more Microsoft Sam Plays Minecraft. Hopefully waiting for this season to premiere was all worth it. Ever since, after we defeated Lukao and I recreated the Raffle World, the development for it has been gradually growing. But don't get me wrong, it is still in progress, and that progress will definitely pay off. To add to that, I'm planning on building minecart tracks. But first things first, I'll need to get the resources required in order to... What the fuck? What's this? An email? And it's from Pixelart? What does it say? An invitation to a tour? Hey Natural Sam, are you seeing this? Of course I'm seeing it. I received quite the same email. You and I are definitely gonna go to this tour. Let's ask the Mikes and Marys, Scotty, Kelly, and Robert, if they want to go. Sounds good to me. This be going on Mike and Natural Mike. Do you want to go to Pixelart's new castle for a tour?
I'd love to, but I'm afraid we can't go at this time. The two of us have an iron jerking bits rally at Samduda Village.
What?
It's the first annual rally at that particular location, and I heard there's somebody that we can trade iron nuggets with. That, plus much new fun stuff.
Are you sure there's more to that than just iron? Don't you think that's a little too simple?
I'm positive. Much more will be coming in that rally, believe me. And if Pixelart gets curious as to where we are, tell him I said next time we'll do it. Alright?
Alright. If you say so. What about you, Mary and Natural Mary? You coming with us?
We can't make it either. Natural Mary and I have to read to some sick children over at the hospital. It's best you not come near them, if you don't want viruses or any infectious malware.
Oh my god. Whatever happened to them? Damn kids.
According to the rest of the doctors and nurses, they came down with a combination of pneumonia and the flu. They're dying even as we speak. So since we had no time to dilly-dally around, you guys help yourselves with breakfast. See ya.
Jesus fucking Christ. Do Scotty, Kelly, and Robert have duties too? Hell if I know. However, let's just grab some breakfast and eat along the way.
See you later, you two.
Bye. Okay, so we'll get our food out from the storage room. And I'll need to take my secret shulker box with me too. I'll stockpile all of the food we have here as well, but that doesn't mean I won't share some with you, if you ever need it. Don't worry, I already got some of our highway cookies with us. Plus, why do you need the shulker box you have with you? Because I'll need it to suit up with some diamond gear in case mobs attack at night. Oh, stop thinking about the negative. It's another peaceful day today. So, anyway, let's ask Scotty, Kelly and Robert if they want to come with us, here, to the houses and beyond. Quick reminder on that ground zone, you might wanna patch it up later. Here, I just lost my memory on it for a little while.
Sam and Natural Sam? What do you two want?
Do you and Kelly want to come with us to Pixelart's castle?
We can't. Kelly went grocery shopping last night, and
I swear to fucking God, if you see you need bologna sandwiches, I'm calling a mental hospital to put you away.
No, it's not that. I'm actually in the middle of getting resources for building a new radar machine. We all know my old one already got vaporized.
I'm sorry about him. He sure does have some work in his hands. He's been doing that for days, to be honest with you. I'm just trying to help him relax with some of the TLC I got. Good luck on your tour, Sams, and have a nice day.
You too. Take care. Now it is down to Robert that we've got. I'm curious, why down to just Robert? Why not Joe Vision, the classy scrub, Agent GL, or Theorizing? That's simple. The classy Scrub and Agent GL are probably at NSA business right now, and Scrub doesn't have time to write to us. Theorizing has moved from the raffle world into the unknown for his own chapter we don't know of, and Joe Pigeon does swim meets and live streams in some of his time now. Pixelart and I realized that ourselves. Wow, I never realized that would be reasons those guys don't hang around as much anymore. Don't get me wrong, they are still friends. Yeah, I know. I just meant that I never knew that those guys would have other parts in their lives, you know. And what about fire? You mean that cynical pain in the ass? Yeah, of course. He wouldn't come anyway, because isn't it obvious at this point? I figured he might still have his typical anger issues and some little problems. I wouldn't even recommend bringing him along. Ditto. Besides, Pixelart would hate that if we did. Now anyway, how about we go to Robert? Yeah, that works for me.
Oh, hi Sam and Natural Sam. Do come in. So, what do you two need with me? Oh wait, you've received an email from Pixelart Builder 583 about that tour in the new castle, right?
Yes, we received that invitation too. Are you coming with us?
I'm sorry, I can't. I'm writing my latest journal, based on the crazy war we had against Liu Kao and his army. And once I finish the revisions and publish those journals, I know for sure you guys will love it.
That's magnificent. I'd love to get a copy from you for free, if that's possible.
Oh, but it is. And I certainly will. And no offense to you, Natural Sam, but I reflected on how we were on an adventure against you too.
None taken. Besides, people already know that I changed. If the readers still hate me, I'll tell them that was in the past.
Don't worry. They will understand. If not, we can reason with them. But anyways, good luck in your tour.
Thanks, Robert. Yikes. How busy are our friends nowadays? Are they trying to get us left alone as if we were strangers? I know, right? That is why sometimes I think that older times are better. Such as the time when Pixelart and I met, and when I first created the Raffle World. Ditto. Except my older memories are bad ones. I should never have let anti-art destroyer brainwash us. Oh, quit living in the fucking past. We understand your history, and we're different now. Let's forget about it and go to the castle, shall we? You're right about that, 100%. And let's do it. Let's.
Yes, I only have a little while to go for it yet. Hey Kamala, what do you think of this teleporter?
Ah, that's a nice teleporter you've been working on, Edward. That would really be the ticket for some exploration.
Thanks. From some of my computer training I've received, hopefully this will all be worth the build.
Let me guess. It goes from one place to another in locality, or what?
It's a teleporter to reach the Raffle World. We've been exploring each other's worlds for long enough. When I heard of that name, I decided that place would be a good idea.
Oh, well, I just hope it doesn't turn out like some of the same old bullshit we've been doing.
I've been there before at Raffle 98. It didn't turn out that badly for me.
I guess you're right.
Of course I am. Trust me, it's much more unique from where we currently are. I can rest assured that we are all going to love it there once we arrive.
Yeah, boy. Now then, let's try and operate this thing.
Nice!
Whoa, is this the new castle Pixelart's been building? Holy fuck, this is huge. I have no words. Whoa, this is so beautiful. I have no words.
Hey. President Microsoft Sam and Metro Microsoft Sam.
I mean, how do you know who we are?
I have seen that crazy adventure you have been through with Pixelart Builder 583 and the rest of your cohorts, defeating Luke Alphazer and everything. I saw it all on TV. Awesome stuff you guys did.
Why, thank you, Mr. Dard. I'm enthusiastic you liked our adventures.
Please, call me Zedlar. I'm the captain of Pixelart's Royal Guard. So, you guys came here for a castle tour, yes?
Yes, and wasn't Pixelart himself supposed to guide us through?
Normally he would. But he told me he needed to be at the basement, working on some sort of fancy machine gizmo magic, especially after he sent you guys that invitation. So he sent me here to guide you.
Oh, I see. So after that tour, can we see him?
I'm not sure if that would be okay with him at this time in his situation, as he might be busy with that. We'll find out after this. But anyway, let's tour.
Oh yes, let's do it. So, where first?
Our first stop here is this on the left. The coal mining room.
Oh my god. This mining room has gotten bigger than ever. Are all the mining rooms that way?
Yes. Came as a dog, Sam. We primarily use the coal from this mining room as fuel to cook up food in the furnaces. We have other uses for them, too. I'm sure you can name them off the top of your heads. Or in your case, off the top of your CPUs.
Of course we can name them. But anyways, what is this room over there I'm facing?
Oh, you mean the kitchen? Yes, the kitchen. This is the kitchen. Our expert chefs here make any foods you want when you choose. If you want tacos, they'll be glad to make them for you. If you want highway cookies, they'll be glad to make them too. Fries, chicken, you're damn welcome to name it.
Wow. This sounds like a fantastic form of gourmet. Just one question. Oh, couldn't there be space for these two corners here?
Oh, yes, good question. There could be more space, including a refrigerator for instance. I'll go remind Pixelart of that when I have the time to.
Okay. And the room next to this one is the dining room, am I right?
Yes, Sir Yvonne. But this isn't your old average dining room. You can watch the news and TV shows from here.
Are Gravity Falls and My Little Pony if I am two of them?
Totally. I've seen those two when they made their debut. It all brings back memories of what I used to do when I was a kid. But other than that, you can even watch TV at the same time from here.
Glorious. Other than the fact there's some missing space in the kitchen that needs to be filled. But anyway, where are we going next?
Right over here. This is another room next to the coal mining room, known as the iron mining room. They come out as ore as we all know, and then we smelt those pieces of ore into iron ingots. You know our uses for them too. We use them the same ways as everyone else. Common and straightforward if you ask me.
Mike and Natural Mike love iron. This would be the perfect room for them if they went with us.
Speaking of which, why didn't they?
Because they went to some sort of rally. The rest of the people didn't go either, but it wastes a lot of time to explain why.
I see. I don't want to waste your time, then. More focus on the tour, as you put it that way. Right.
Right. Guys, am I being crazy or do those rooms here lead somewhere?
They lead to the peak of the guard towers. The other rooms next to the lobby lead you to the same thing. When you climb up the ladders, you will have the ability to observe your surroundings for any intruders. You also see bridges that allow you to transition from one tower to another. There's also a central tower where the bridges connect.
Coolio, coolio, definitely coolio. So now, how about the second floor?
You got it, Mr. President.
Hey, watch this outside the doors.
Oh. This is what the guards call an observation balcony. Or, if you prefer, a shorter version of the guard towers. They both serve the same purpose. Why don't you go take a peek?
Wow, what a nice view. In a beautiful day like this, you can't resist a little pride from this. I know, right? Definitely observe from this balcony. Observe here more. So anyway, what are the rest of the rooms in this floor?
I'll show you once you guys step in. By the way, how do you make of the view?
It was very nice. Yeah, very nice. I wish it would be this way forever.
But then there'd be a fucking drought. We don't want that.
I know, just saying.
And there we have the redstone mining room. When all of this redstone is mined, it will spark up the revolution of complexity and infrastructure. This is what triggered that revolution before, and now that the theme locale is permanently gone, it will happen again in several buildings. We just gotta wait for it.
And Pixelart and I just need to work on it. As a part of our mission to make the Raffle world great again. But to be honest with you, I'm not good at redstone complexity.
It's okay. Neither am I. But you know what they say, practice some things to be good at them.
I'll try keeping that in mind. And is that another observation balcony here?
Why yes. In fact, each side of the castle has a guard tower and observation balcony.
So that's why I saw shit like that in the front. Legit. And damn fucking spruce trees are blocking my view.
Tell those damn trees to get the fuck out of here. Ha 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 ha.
Or chop them away to force them out. That is how I get shit done around here.
Fuck yeah. Chop the fuckers. But anyway, I gotta show you the other side.
Alright then, let's hop to it.
This is the Lapis mining room. And I know you know what it is, so I'm not gonna provide too much explanation. I know we get lapis to dye wool, clay, concrete, shit like that. And we even make lapis blocks. What else to that?
I don't even know what else. It's basically a coloring tool. Yeah. And since that is, why is it even here?
Because why not? It's an ore. It has to be here somewhere other than caves. You know?
Yeah. I guess I do. And as for this room, let me guess. The storage room.
The one and only in this castle. This is where we store our weapons and other items, as you know. But there is a catch. Only Pixelart and I get to touch these chests. The reason for that is because we don't want people getting everything disorganized and we want things more efficient and secure.
If you want security, oh, shouldn't you guys lock it up or something?
I'm thinking of a way, but it's hard doing so. And plus, the storage room isn't the only thing here. Take a look upwards.
Okay, whatever's up. Wow, what is this?
It's the tool management room.
Tool management room? I hate to ask, but couldn't you come up with a more accurate name for this room?
Don't judge me based on its name. The more important thing is what it's used for. But for that, this is where guards and visitors enchant their tools and weapons, as well as repairing them. Unlike the storage room, anyone can use this room. You just need something to go along with it.
Like an enchantment book, right?
Yes. But now, here are the final rooms for this floor.
Ooh, I wonder what they are.
This is the visitor's bedroom. This is the bedroom for any good friends of Pixelart who want to sleep over. Especially you two. If you want to sleep over with Pixelart via a slumber party, go in there.
That's very fucking neat. But why are the beds color-coded?
The colors of these beds are decorated for what your favorite colors are. At least for most of them. There are some other beds that mean if the bed of your favorite color gets stolen, you might have no choice but to sleep in them. But otherwise, choose. And choose wisely. That applies when you go up here.
You mean there's more beds up?
Yes, indeed. Although there may not be some favorite colors up there are still opportunities for anyone to choose a bed. From many good friends of yours. Just make sure that your friends aren't sick or anything. You know that Pixelart is germophobic.
Oh yes. I heard how sometimes he tends to rant on a lot of things, especially about being sick from catching a cold from a kinky bitch. He sure hates that.
We all do. That is why I advise all the staff to wash their hands a lot. Now for the final room for this floor.
I wonder. Purple beds? Why purple beds?
This is the guard's bedroom. Some of the guards stay in the castle, but others travel to here and back to where they came from. Only the guards who stay here and work here full-time sleep in here. I am one of such. So, we might as well drift away from this room and move on to the third floor. Or the basement, depending on you.
I think I'm up for the third floor, because that's closer to this floor than the basement. I'm with him. I'd like to go up to the third floor, because I think the basement must contain some rare shit. I don't know if it does or not, it's just my guess. But I want to save the best for last. But I am voting for a third floor as well, other than that.
That does it, then. Here we go up to the third floor, dudes.
Yes. Awesome.
Our grand exhibit here, the front room. This is where Pixelart and some of his royalty staff sit and gather around for ceremonies and other things. With Pixelart as king, he is humble in these kinds of things.
And with him as the anti-hacker warrior too, yet. That makes him an extremely special king unlike any other.
Yep. And I could tell that just by setting foot in here. I could remember the time he turned into a godlike being to clash against Liu Kang.
So could we.
Now this is the gold mining room. Of course you know about the uses and limitations of gold, so why should I even bother explaining?
We know about gold, but I also know about another kind of gold that this gold reminds me of. There's a person out in the world named Gold who is obsessed with gold.
A person named Gold? Oh, yeah. The person who has gold bars on his head and wields a golden sniper rifle?
Yep, that's him. He came along in our adventure, and sadly he's too difficult to put up with because of his obsession. But anyway, this is a library, right?
Right. You might ask me, since when did Pixelart care about books? Well, I know he isn't a bookworm or anything, but he still thinks something that can be read can come in handy sometimes. Visitors can also read them whenever they want. And the room after this one is Pixelart's bedroom. The king himself sleeps in that room. It's best you not come in here unless you have a very good reason to. And not first.
Pixelart's one of my best friends. I know my good manners for him.
Okay. Then let's get out of this small library. It's starting to give me claustrophobia.
Same for me. Are you even sure Pixelart needs that many fucking bookshelves?
Not anymore.
Because fuck books, I wipe my ass with books.
Hello. Now this is the diamond mining room. A whole lot of people love diamonds so much. They make the best weapons with them. As for your Raffle Sword and Pixelart's God Sword, nothing will be able to stop them. Not even the strongest of bad guys can dent them.
It just so happens to remind me that there were diamonds with power beyond these. That power was used for evil by Liu Kang. That's how the fabric of existence almost got destroyed.
So anyway, here we are in the bathroom. This one's split into two parts. This is the first part, where one person takes a relaxing bath in the hot tub. Simply luxurious in surroundings, too.
Tell me about it. I wish I could dance here right now, but this is a tour and I wish not to disturb any contents.
Don't worry. You can bathe here next time if you want.
Why thank you, Sevelar.
No problem. But anyways, we shan't waste more time in this part. Here comes the second one. This is the part where it looks like a traditional bathroom. People can shower, wash their hands, and even take their dumps.
Wow. This is pretty much the largest bathroom I've ever seen in my entire life, if it's split into two sectors. But where are some towels and clothing for the humans who do some of that activity?
We provided them in here. And if neither of them are present, people just bring their own towels and clothes. But if they forget, they could just holler to a garden and one bring some. Don't be afraid to ask. But as for you two, you don't need clothes at all. Maybe towels, but definitely not clothes since you're both computers.
Yeah, and our components are immune to water too.
I know. But anyways, that's everything for the third floor. Now it's down to the basement we're going to.
Okay, down to the basement we go. I bet this is gonna contain some cool shit.
Trust me, it will.
Wow. Some fun I detected in an instant.
Oh, there's more where that came from. Follow me and you'll see how fun it's gonna be. First off, you are now seeing this room. This is called the ballroom, or the dance room, or the rave room. Genuinely, it's all of the above. So call it whatever you want.
How does this place work when we dance? And what music genres are available for it?
A lights engineer operates the behavior of the lights, and there can be whatever genres you desire. Rock and roll, pop, hip-hop, classical, etc. You just have to let it lift your spirits.
I've got a choice of rock and roll. The songs there are so fucking badass. Agreed.
And this is the indoor pool. Need to dive in water in winters? This is where you start. The temperature for the water is warm, so no need to be afraid of freezing. And towels are there too, with another guard.
Did you guys hear something? It must be an underground sound or something. I don't know.
Perhaps it was just that. Or as I'm anticipating, something from the other side of this floor. But anyways, welcome to the quartz mining room. Unlike any other ore that has been discovered here, this one could only be found in the nether. That is, without the presence of this room.
That's just it. There's also the possibility that without the quartz in this room, you'll need to get another shitload of it in the nether. And my god, that'll be some exhausting fucking journey.
Totally fucking exhausting. And the next room I'm about to show will be even more suspenseful. The emerald mining room. These emeralds here are the rarest of all the minerals we found. And they probably have less uses than the other ores we mine. If we could create emerald here, that would stun our culture. That overwhelm them.
Damn fucking straight. But since they can only be found in extreme hills caves and they are much rarer than diamonds, the journey could be even worse than the one with the quartz.
You are without a doubt correct. So you'd better search far, search wide, search high, and search low for them. They are super rare and they'd sneak off on your opportunities within seconds. So anyway, here's the last room for this basement. The bar. Beverages that are both alcoholic and non-alcoholic are served here. You can take a drink, sit down, and watch TV if you want. But if you want to take a drink and dance in the room we dance in, well, play safe. In either case, just play it safe. And never leave your drink unattended.
I never leave my drinks behind. Not even my highway beer and highway whiskey. And this isn't the last room. There are 2 rooms by the stairs we haven't visited yet.
Oh shit. You're right. Let's go to them quickly. This is the laundry room. The clothing maids wash and dry guards and visitors' clothes and towels every day in the morning. They collect dirty laundry at night and then take it over here to start the process.
Typical. There's never more than that unless something comes up.
Typical indeed. And the maids use the levers to open and close the machines. And they push the buttons to operate them.
Why levers? Oh, shouldn't they have used wooden trapdoors or something to make it easier?
They wanted a cooler look, so that was necessary. But anyways, last but not least, we have the billiards and ping pong room. Those are 2 games we do if we need fun or anything.
Is it just me, or does the ping pong table look bigger? Yeah, and what happened to video games?
First of all, I think it looks bigger. And secondly, you can play video games with Pixelart in his room if he manages to let you in somehow. That's why all that stuff is here. And that's everything that is in the castle. So do you understand where you need to go whenever you feel like you need some things?
Yes, I do. So, since we're not sure if we could see Pixelart or not, we might as well go home and—
Of course you can see me, Sam. It's okay, Zevalar. You've done your job for these guys. You can head back to your post now.
Yes, sir.
Hi Pixelart. I was told you were busy at the moment, yes?
Yes, I am. But don't mind him. You can see me whenever I'm available. So, how'd the tour go for you?
It went well. We're sorry that the others couldn't make it here, because they had some other things they needed to do and shit like that.
Ah, I figured. Our friends have really gone distant. Isn't it frustrating when some people go their way to do their thing, and then they say next time?
Yes, it certainly is.
And to add insult to injury, next time never even seems to come.
I know, right? Not to mention the mics have some crazy marathon. The Marys have to read to some sick patients. Scotty and Kelly have their husband-wife quality time. Robert is writing.
The classy scrub and Agent GL of NSA business. Jojen does swimming, and Fear Rising is moved. Yup, not long after we defeated Lukao, the YouTube crew started to fall apart. And I know what you're thinking about the asshole whose name I'm not gonna mention. I'm never having him come over to our adventures ever again. His pessimism, non-stop hatred of some of our teammates, and his dissing of my past mistakes are why I was mad at him for such prickly words, and I discharged him from our group, even though he may have saved us from my robot counterpart.
Yeah, he wasn't the greatest person to stick around with to me either. He once made a fool out of me as well, when I first met him.
I know, but he's old news now. Let's not bring him up anymore. So, since I'm still in progress with my thing Zevalar might have mentioned to you earlier, I'll take you straight to it. It's something that you will not believe.
Ooh, whatever it is, that's gotta be some bad ass shit. Whoa, what's this big machine there?
This is an interdimensional portal. I've got the engineers working on it, so that way I can unlock the true mystery about several worlds coexisting with ours. Do you remember that multiverses were mentioned in our adventure against Lukao?
Yes. Why is that?
Well, when I first faced off against him, I used to have no idea about multiverses since I was just doing some of my IT technology practices, kingly duties, and warrior combat. But then, when I thought about it after I first defeated him, I began to think anything is possible from one to many. In simpler terms, I'm unlocking the potential possibilities of being able to go to one world and have a way back to this one at the same time. Anywhere, anytime.
But what about the Nether and the End? We've been able to go to those realms, even without a portal like that.
True, but the Nether and the End are extra-dimensional realms that you can get to from one world only. Whether it be that you get to the nether from the overworld or the end from the overworld or the nether, and so forth. Other overworldish realms with a different nether and end are interdimensional, meaning that you can get to any world you want from anywhere. You just need to know your way back. If you don't do so, that is the main risk of using that portal.
So many details. I'm starting to think this is fucking suspicious malarkey. What are you really using that portal for?
I'm not bluffing or talking gibberish in any way, I'm serious. I'm using it to test the possibilities according to my explanation here. Like a select few other worlds, for example.
Such as Sam Raffle Range. Because I was able to teleport there without a portal.
You could say that. But there are a few other worlds I'm testing the portal on too. I can't tell you those worlds. You'll see when it's complete.
Okay. I don't even need to know those few other worlds anyway.
So that's everything I've got right about now. I'll need to go back to my engineers and check on the portal's progress. When it's complete, I'll have Zevalar come and find you. In the meantime, do whatever you want. You can even hang around the castle if need be.
Alright. See you later, Pixelart.
See you later, Sam and Natural Sam. So engineers, how are things hanging?
We finished wiring everything according to the instructions and blueprint. All fantastic, bros.
Now the only things that are left to do are the programming and operation.
Leave the programming and operation to me, but in case anything goes wrong, stay here.
Gotcha, boss.
I can literally feel the teleporter here is almost complete, right?
Right, Commodore. It just needs to be operated, and then it's hello, Raffle World!
While you do that, I'm gonna call him up.
Who? What now?
You might know who. I'll contact him real quick. You and Ed finish up.
Alright.
Hello, Pixelart?
Oh, hi Commodore. How's it going with your teleporter? We're almost finished with the portal. I'm just programming the worlds people can go in and out of. Your worlds are some of them. Yours is, United Nonstop, is it?
Yep, that is currently where we are building the teleporter from, for your information.
Okay, let me program that quick. Bing, done. And Alakazam, the portal's on. Once your teleporter operates too, I'll test the portal to see if anything makes it from there to your teleporter. Like an armor stand I conveniently have, for example.
Great, I'll ask them if they're done yet. Hey guys, you done yet?
Yes, we're done. Any second for it to operate and charge up. Fuck yes, it's functional.
The teleporter's working. Test your little armor stand now.
Okay, here goes nothing. Senate, what do you see now?
Hang on. Yes! We see your armor stand, Pixel. In case we run into any monsters into your world, we'll suit up with gear. I'll see you when we get to where you are.
Yeah, you might want to suit up now. See you later.
Alright guys, you know what we must do.
Yee, we stack up for our journey. Let's do it!
Let us move. Let this all be the worthwhile time we did this. Fuck the boredom.
There's so much of a nicer view in the sunset. I agree. It is. I wish I'd seen that in the sunrise, too. Seeing that in these times of day only promotes the beauty. Just like everything else this castle's got that we get enjoyment from. Yeah, gotta hand it to ya, this is a pretty good castle, although there were some flaws in it. Yeah, true. but the big mining rooms, warm indoor pool, and bar for my way beer and highway whiskey are not so bad. I love all of that greatly. I'm so glad we took this tour to experience all of this. So am I. I'm sort of jealous as to how this was built more brilliantly than our house was. Even after we searched high and low for the resources we needed to build it. Look on the bright side. At least we have more convenience now, and more fun. Yeah, of course. We love fun just as much as any other living soul.
Sam and Natural Sam, there you are. Pixelart told me that he's looking for you. He told me he finished that little thing you discussed.
Already? Well, in that case, we are heading back down. We are here again, Pixelart. How's the portal coming along?
It's going pretty well. After I did some testing on it, it's going pretty well. Now we just need to wait for the moment of truth. The moment of truth to prove that some of the possibilities of interdimensionality are coming to life.
Wait, why are we waiting?
Ask me no questions about that right now. I'll tell you why later. But for now, wait!
This is getting fucking boring. Are you sure waiting here will solve anything?
Trust me, this is for good reason.
Fine. If you say. Whoa. What?
Look who's here!
Not
Big
surprise.
We're here, boyos. Here for the exploration fun.
Whoa. So this is what we were waiting for? Yeah, it was.
Indeed, Sams. We waited for that to happen.